Gita, because December 1st is Gita Jayanti. And along with Kirtan, it's always good to have some philosophy, some katha. And recently we were doing book distribution at various events for Diwali. And we noticed that they promote Nintendo on the stage. And we wonder, what's Nintendo related to Diwali? So we have the Mridanga drums here. The reason why we play with Mridanga is because that's tradition, right? Tabla is the breaking of the mridanga, but we want it in the original form. So that's why when we do kirtan, we have the mridanga drum because we want to preserve tradition. And in the name of Diwali, there's so many things that go on. So we want to preserve that which is the wisdom. So I want somebody, maybe a volunteer who has their phone, to have a stopwatch. I want them to time me doing something. So anybody want to volunteer? Okay, you can do it. Okay. So just wait. So I'll just say a quick prayer. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakti Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I'm going to do a quick Bhagavad Gita reading. The reason why I'm doing this is because people say they don't have time, right? So I'm going to prove how you can take a little bit of time from your day and you can include Bhagavad Gita. Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, so today we'll do a quick reading from chapter 17 titled The Divisions of Faith. And I'm going to choose a specific verse that's going to be very applicable to your life. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat Swadhyaya bhashanam cheva vanmayam tapa uchyate. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. Purport: one should speak in such a way as to not agitate the minds of others. Of course, when a teacher speaks, he can speak the truth for the instruction of his students. But such a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will agitate their minds. This is penance as far as talking is concerned. Besides that, one should not talk nonsense. The process of speaking in spiritual circles is to say something upheld by the scriptures. One should at once quote from the scriptural authority to back up what he is saying. At the same time, such talk should be very pleasurable to the ear. By such discussions, one may derive the highest benefit and elevate human society. There is a limitless stock of Vedic literature, and one should study this. This is called penance of speech. So how much time was that?
1 minute 24 seconds.
Okay, so 1 minute 24 seconds, not even 2 minutes, to read one Bhagavad Gita verse and a short purport. So there are various purports that are long and short, right? This is more on the shorter side, but it shows you how people who say they don't have time, it's just less than 2 minutes to read a Bhagavad Gita verse and purport. And what this is talking about is austerities of speech. Austerity meaning, it's cold outside, we can say whatever we want to say, but if we look at what we're saying, that is an austerity. In Toronto, traffic is an austerity. Right? Even I was driving on the 407 2 weeks ago. It was stop and go traffic on the 407. So there is austerity right there. Right? So similarly, what the Gita is teaching us is by hearing the spiritual sound vibration, it's so important because we are used to hearing all sorts of material vibrations that tend to have influences over us. So when we have the spiritual sound, it gives us more impetus to our closer nature, which is our soul. And that is very much important. And especially in this Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is Hari Nama Sankirtan. This is the way in which we can attain to self-realization in this age, is by congregational chanting in a group setting, which is the hearing and chanting of mantras. So in this simple purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying in the translation, austerity of speech, listen to this, consists of speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, not agitating to others, and also regularly reciting Vedic literature. And oftentimes our teacher, our Srila Prabhupada, would say that regular means daily. Just like we shower daily, we brush our teeth daily. Similarly, reading wisdom on a daily basis is very important because it gives us that spiritual vision through which we can go throughout our day. So therefore, regular can just mean 2 minutes of reading Bhagavad Gita verse, offer your food to Krishna, chant the holy name, and engage in service. And this is so accessible because our acharyas painstakingly gave us this wisdom so that we can live here in a land far away from India, but have access to traditions that are always timeless. So that is the austerity of speech, and regular recitation of Vedic literature is keeping a stock of Vedic literature home. I know you were showing us the tulsis in every room. In our home, we have Bhagavad Gita in every room. So Bhagavad Gita is such an important text, and it's not just we take this, wrap it in red cloth, and keep it as it is on a bookshelf. No, it's meant to be read. It's meant to enliven you and illuminate your home. Just like we have the wonderful lamps here that are illuminating in front of the picture of the deity. So similarly, in our home, when we open the Gita, it illuminates our home. So with that, my short talk ends. So my request is my service, as I was being introduced, is to share this wisdom across Canada. I know you do a lot of charity for the hospitals, but in Durham region, each of the hospitals have Bhagavad Gita. They have boxes of Bhagavad Gita there because of the kind generosity of the people. So we have a small book table there. My wife has a shift to do at a pharmacy till midnight tonight, so we have to leave a little early. But we humbly request that, if you want a Bhagavad Gita, you want to give this as the best gift to other people, or have multiple, wisdom literatures in your home, please consider taking this, because Sanatan Dharma is so important. And we cannot lose this, and we are losing it because people don't know the culture, they don't know the knowledge, and they don't know the meaning behind what we do. So this gives you the spoken kirtan. This is the singing kirtan, that is the written down kirtan, Prabhupada says. So we have 5 different languages, including Mandarin, Punjabi, Gujarati, Hindi, and Bengali. So we have wonderful wisdom there. And if you want your own personal copy, please take one. Like the people of other faiths and other spirituality, they'll have their own copy of their book. So similarly, establish your relationship with Krishna with Bhagavad Gita. Thank you. Hare Krishna.